Alabama might have just come up with the worst possible solution to its housing problem. Welcome to Homes for All, a pilot housing program introduced in Birmingham, Alabama to try and help unhoused people transition into permanent housing. The city plans to spend $1 million to buy 100 sheds and create a sort of tiny housing complex where each unhoused person has their own shed to live in. They'll be lockable, heated, and furnished with a bed and a desk, and now these people will finally have a safe place to keep their belongings. Big improvement, right? Not necessarily. For one, this doesn't even really address the housing crisis. The city only plans to add 50 sheds in the first year. That's 50 beds. Compare that to the 943 unhoused people in Birmingham, 342 of which don't have any form of shelter. And if these tiny homes are supposed to help people transition to permanent housing, why is permanent housing so unaffordable? The average rent for a Birmingham one-bedroom is a little over $1,000 a month. The minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Not to mention how difficult it is to keep your earnings safe if you don't have a legal address or can't open a bank account. There's a lot going on here. The second point is there's already a lot of open space in Birmingham that could be used. The city has a rental vacancy rate of 8.1%. Why instead has it decided to build shed complexes that people have compared to jail cells? But the big kicker is that modular shelters like these often go hand in hand with an increase in homeless sweeps, which is when police forcibly remove unhoused encampments. How does that work? Welcome to law school. Today we're going over Martin v. Boise, a 2019 federal appeals court decision in which a judge ruled that cities could not conduct homeless sweeps unless there was adequate shelter space nearby. So a lot of cities have been sanctioning half-baked housing initiatives like this one to be able to legally do more sweeps. There's no direct indication that Homes for All was designed with that goal in mind, but that is a dangerous line to be walking.